Joining us now to discuss is former NASA astronaut Garrett Reisman, who's now a professor of astronautical engineering at the University of Southern California. Garrett, thanks so much for being with us. What stood out to you about their remarks?
Well, I think that one was really a credit to both of them, taking ownership of this and taking responsibility as a person in a leadership position to do that and say, "Hey, look, if anybody's going to point fingers, first pointed at me." Is a characteristic of a leader that you want, and a characteristic that unfortunately is getting less and less common in our leadership. So I give Butch a lot of credit for taking that approach, and Suni took a very similar approach in other comments as well. So kudos to both of them. Also, I could say that they both were looking great. I think that they're bouncing back really well from these 9 months in space. I actually saw Suni the day after she came back, just about 2 weeks ago, and even within 24 hours, she was up and walking around and really doing great. They're both in really great health, and I think we've come a long way at NASA as far as being able to keep our astronauts healthy for these really long duration space flights, even when you didn't plan on it in the beginning.
They're going to meet with Starliner, which is important, right? You want to have as many opportunities for safe space travel if you're trying to further the mission. What kinds of things can come out of that? What do they need to explore as they are asking questions of these two?
Yeah, it's really important for NASA and for our country that we continue and get Starliner to be fully operational and a regular option for getting our people to and from the space station. In the business, we call this dissimilar redundancy. It means that you have a plan A and a plan B, and there's nothing common between them. So if something goes wrong with plan A, you can go with plan B. And so having two different vehicles to get our people up and down to the space station, should we have a problem with one or the other, as is actually really well demonstrated by this whole situation, is a very, very valuable thing. You don't want to just have one way to get back and forth. So I really hope that Boeing and the team does find the root cause of the problems that they had and fix them and get Starliner flying again quickly. I think that'd be great.
And to that point, Garrett, part of the story is that SpaceX helped bring them home. What do you think their role is going to be going forward?
Well, SpaceX has had a contract that I was involved with actually when I was there, as far as getting to work with NASA in a partnership to provide these transportation services. They are up and running first, and good thing they were, because then when we had this problem, they were there to provide a backup option. And so they will continue to execute on their contract and provide those services. And hopefully Boeing will be alongside of them, and we'll have two providers. But SpaceX will be there and continue to provide transportation for both crew and cargo and keep the space station running.
Garrett Reisman, always great to have you. And it was awesome, of course, to hear from Butch and Suni today. We know you enjoyed it too.
Sure did. It was really fun watching it. And great to be with you.